Bringing artificial intelligence to Jacksonville. That's the goal of a proposed $200 million University of Florida graduate school that would focus on innovating programs in medicine, business, and engineering.
Society needs to be prepared for disruption, for changes in the workplace, for jobs that used to be done by people, may be done in the future by robots or by some other means governed by AI.
In an AI revolution, UF is pushing to be the nation's first AI university, and the school is doing it with one of the world's fastest supercomputers, appropriately named Hypergator.
News4Jax reporter Ann Maxwell takes us inside to show us how it's changing nearly everything, including Jacksonville.
You might not realize it, but you're probably already using AI every day, from how you unlock your phone to what you see when you're scrolling through social media, to how we communicate. Text Jody Mormon working on AI story today. Here at News4Jax, we even use AI to transcribe interviews.
We can expect our lives to change.
University of Florida Provost Joe Glover says the AI revolution will be as big as or bigger than the PC revolution.
When you go to see the doctor, it'll rely on this tool. When you go to build a car or drive a car, it will rely on this tool. When you get up in the morning and go into the kitchen to order your groceries, cook your meal, it will all rely on this tool.
UF Research Computing Director Eric Durman says if AI is effective, you don't even notice it's there.
The ideal functioning of AI will make things easier.
It sounds like magic, but behind it is a complex web of supercomputers that can process vast amounts of data.
There's a total of 10 miles of fiber optic in these racks overhead.
This is Hypergator. 5,000 square feet of computing capability. Thousands of times more powerful than a laptop. Hypergator has been expanding at the university over the past decade, helped by a $50 million donation in 2019 from UF alum Chris Malachowski and his Silicon Valley company, NVIDIA.
He just came down the hallway to me one day and said, "What would you do with an AI supercomputer if I gave it to you?"
His split-second answer, making AI training available to every student in every major at every level.
But it turned out to be an answer that he liked, and we are absolutely unique in doing this. No other university in the United States is doing this yet.
But before we could enter Hypergator's chamber,
Put on some headphones. Can you hear me?
yeah. That roar is the ventilation system. The heat generated by the hardware requires high-powered cooling fans. It can get as loud as a jet engine.
I mean, you just have a crazy electricity bill?
We do have a crazy electricity bill, yes, about $3.5 million a year.
Nermans explains researchers feed vast amounts of information into these two storage systems. Cables transport the data throughout the supercomputer, where algorithms analyze it faster than people could. Researchers are using the AI here to develop tools to predict sea level rise and grow crops more efficiently.
And that model is called Gatortron.
The machine is also being used to try to improve healthcare, including here at UF Health. Engineers fed in 10 years worth of anonymized medical notes from patients here for Hypergator to analyze. The goal of the project is to give doctors an extra layer of insight on patient outcomes based on that treasure trove of data. And Jacksonville could soon be at the intersection of AI and medicine. The city has approved up to $50 million, and the state of Florida has set aside another $75 million for a UF Health and Financial Technology Graduate Education Center that would eventually support a student population of about 10,000. But critics are concerned about the big price tag and vague details. Former city councilman Al Ferraro was the sole no vote on the first round of funding in March.
I was just worried that the taxpayers are being burdened with it. There's a lot of things that we've made exceptions for.
Proponents say the graduate school would propel economic development in Jacksonville. It could also help the country.
The National Security Commission on AI identified one of the real threats to America being that we are not building an AI workforce at the same rate as our competitor nations. That's both a national security threat and an economic security threat.
He says what they're doing at the University of Florida could serve as a model for the nation to build that AI workforce. It's not clear yet where this UF graduate school campus might be built in Jacksonville, but at least one person wants it to go here at the fairgrounds near the Jaguars Stadium, Shad Khan. He's pledged to donate these 14 acres for the campus if UF decides to move the project here. From downtown, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.